property. But hey, y'all, welcome back. Well, this kicks it off. Deer season 2023 is fixing to start as soon as we get daybreak. So we've waited 9 months for this. We're excited this year. Greg and Kimberly's going to be hunting what we call the downtown lease. Greg's going to be in a new setup that we hung. It's actually in a place at Kim's old stand that y'all seen in the videos for years. It'll be the same spot. Kimberly had back surgery, so she's not going to be able to climb stands until she gets released from the doctor. So we've been working on blinds for her, so she's going to be on the ground eye to eye with them this morning. I'll be going to one of the leases out in Piney. So we'll see. I don't know how many more of the lease members will be going this morning, but we're ready to get this year started. So y'all hang on tight. We're going to film as much as we can. We're going to roll tacticams and everything else on our bows and stuff, and hopefully bring you some good footage. So y'all stay tuned. We're fixing to get started. That's the way to start the season off. A lot of people are going to think I'm crazy for passing that deer. But I know there's more bigger deer in here. And it's a buck tag. So I might regret it later, but for right now, that was awesome. I had probably 45 minutes. That deer hadn't even got to an intro. So as soon as he leaves, I'll do a full intro. My Uncle David down on the field, on the food plot, he just finally killed that coyote. We've seen him every day on camera, so he killed him. Starting to be a good morning. Happy birthday, Sam. Well, as you can see, he don't want to leave. There's a ton of oak trees in here. He's in here. But anyway, deer season 2023 is on its way. It's been an incredible morning so far. I ain't even been here an hour and a half. I've had that buck. I actually have a picture right here of him from yesterday morning. He actually is an 8-point. I thought he was a 6 or a 7, but he's actually an 8-point. And he's right down here at 95 yards. But coming in this morning, I seen deer bedded. I could see their eyes. And I come in, had one deer right in front of the stand run off, and another deer standing way down there. So evidently, he was the furthest deer away. We had a big deer show up on the downtown lease this morning. And it was all over camera. Greg and Kim were so worried about bumping him. But they actually got in there and didn't bump no deer, and he come across the food block, or across the bottom. So fingers crossed, that's the biggest deer we've had on camera at the downtown lease this year. So
It looks like it's gonna be a good morning. Uncle David stuck a coyote down in the field. Hopefully we can get some footage of him if he don't leave before I get down there. And my uncle ain't seen much, so sit tight. Hopefully see something. Movement time should be pretty good up to around 9 o'clock, and it is 8:52, so we know we're set till 10:30 or 11, so y'all stay tuned. It's awesome to be back in a tree. Well, can't complain with that morning. That was pretty good. That chocolate racked 8-pointer. Just started getting pictures of him the other day. I thought he was a 6, and then I started getting trail camera pictures and up close, and he's actually an 8. The really good deer got me tore up. First day of season, seeing an 8-pointer on open morning, you can't beat that. My Uncle Dave, he did kill a coyote, and he's left it laying in the field because he didn't have his rangefinders. He just guessed and shot at it, or his rangefinders wasn't working. So I'm going to range that for him and get that coyote out of the field. But we're going to get back after him this afternoon. So y'all stay tuned. Well, just pulled up down here to range this for Dave. As you can see, there's the yoke. There's a stand. There's a coyote. Made a killer shot on it. Real good shot on it. Yep. 34 yards. That's this year's pup. So at least that's another fawn killer gone. I'll get him out of this field so he don't mess anything up. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be back after him tonight. Hey y'all, welcome back. Well, I've been getting some pretty good pictures of one buck in particular that's been coming through here. He's an older deer, heavy. So, fingers crossed he wasn't here last night, but he was here in daylight the 3 nights before. I'll put a picture right here. But anyway, I'm in a cedar tree with an old stand. So it's a cedar tree. You can't really shoot a bow out of it, stand up to shoot the way it's built. So I've got the crossbow. But anyway, right on top of a Whitetail Institute food plot we just put in a couple weeks ago. It's just starting to come up. So hopefully we'll get a deer through here, maybe a coyote or something. But y'all stay tuned. Kimberly's over next to the where David killed that coyote this morning, so hopefully she'll get a crack at one. We'll see. It's me and Piney, Kim and Piney, Kayla, or Sarah and Greg at the downtown. So sit back, enjoy this beautiful Tennessee sun view, mountain view. Y'all stay. Well, chalk that up is a big deal. Where the camera angle is, y'all had a clear view of the deer. I've got a little bit of this cedar tree branch out here, and I was trying to lean out, and he spotted me, I think. It looked like he was looking back at me. I let my nerves get the best of me. I was on the fence about whether to shoot him or not. He looked like he was outside his ears, and it's early bow season, but he had a split brow on his left, and I think that's a buck that we've been seeing across the road for a while. Very good brows. But that's hunting. Can't get aggravated. Glad to keep a closer eye on what's walking by me though. Well, I'm back down here the next day, next morning. I went hunting across the road because I didn't want to come here and mess anything up. I could not find my arrow last night, and I'm standing right where the deer was standing. There's no blood. And you can see the cedar tree, that's where I was at. And so it was 30, I ranged it, it's 34.5 yards to right here. I must have ranged him up here at 31. But anyway, as y'all seen, it was a quarter and away shot. I was trying to slide it in right behind his hip to bring it out his left armpit, you know, behind his left front legs to bust the vitals, get one lung, maybe liver, hopefully both lungs or heart at that angle. But anyway, I got over here, no blood, no arrow. So I come back to, or I took and watched the footage on the big screen, and my camera picked up my crossbows you see in the video. So you have a very blurry image about, you know, where the deer, where it might have been hit. When the deer goes up and stands on top of the hill, you see a tuft of hair on the right side that looks like maybe an entry hole. So I come back down here and I got in line. And like I said, last night, me, Kim, and Sarah watched it, and we were all on the fence whether I hit him or I didn't. Kim and Sarah seemed to think maybe the arrow went in him and you couldn't see the luminance no more. I still wasn't 100%. But anyway, I come down here this morning thinking that I'd gimped the deer up. And 80 yards the direction he ran, the arrow was laying up there. Now, the arrow has no blood, no hair, no nothing. And what happens when this thing hit the ground, the luminance end popped off. It's still lit up, you can barely see it, but it don't magnify. But anyway, the arrow has zero blood, no hair. It's damaged from hitting the ground. So basically, this arrow hit right here, and it looks like it hit that rock. It's got a white spot on it. And all it done was ricochet and went up there about 80 yards, and it's just tumbled end over end. So I found my arrow, no blood, no hair, no harm. The deer will live. There's no issue with not finding him, but it made for an interesting first episode of Piney Life Deer Season 2023. So this is our 4th deer season. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe and like. And as always, God bless. We'll see you on the next video. We're going to get back after him.